Welcome to the Venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. We've waited so long, and finally another season of college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Toledo Rockets. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. So Charlotte's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Rockets offense will get the ball first. Jacoby Williams. Boy, are they excited about what he's going to bring to this running game. Hits inside, it's Danzy. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Let's talk for a second about Toledo. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Running inside. It's Williams. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Hauls it in. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The give is to Williams. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
So the Charlotte 49ers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. At the controls of this offense, Grayson Loftus. Veteran in this offense, they believe he is locked in and prepared to have his best season yet. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Right back to the well. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. Fields the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman Williams. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Rockets will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that. That 4th down, that was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him and to keep the drive alive.
And the Rockets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Making the adjustment. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. They'll go to the counter, looking for a crease. There's a crease. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. And the 49ers come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Oh, what a cut! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The 49ers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tough run here. It's Alexander. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Charlotte!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense is really good in the first half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like...
Turns it on down the left side. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Toledo.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Alexander. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it back to him. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They've got it at the 36, it's a 1st and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. A first down for the offense. Left side, it's Boston. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the 49ers want to move quickly. Back to pass on second down. Under pressure.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here comes the heat. Looking down the middle. The short hands, it's Tucker. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point. Nice job hanging in the pocket. Good protection by the offensive line, finding the strike over the middle of the field, but started with the protection up front.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll need a bunch on second down. Turns out it's Boston. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Myers on the move. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. Third down coming. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Selling the fake. Still looking to his right. Got out of trouble and throws. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So that will go into the stat book as the rare one-play drive for a field goal. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Appalachian State taking on the number 11 team, the Louisville Cardinals. Your game inside the Glass Bowl. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Glass Bowl.
The Rockets will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Defense in press coverage. Tells to run, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Throws to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Right side, it's Boston. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The give on the counter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Peoples. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Here's some daylight. Turning it on. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Rockets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Danzy. Touchdown, Rockets! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Off-play action. Looking left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
In this offense, man, here in the second half, they gave up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
Looks it in. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick give. It's Williams. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rockets have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Hits inside. It's Coleman Williams. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking downfield, it's Moses. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Toledo!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside, it's Alexander. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Might as well give it to him again. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. On play action. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Drops back on first down. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Got a little grass. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They give it to him again. Touchdown, Niners! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Toledo, 24.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Jones. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. And the Rockets lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
He's got the tight end. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Rockets are marching down the field. Straight ahead, it's Peoples. Tackled after a short gain, it'll be 2nd and 9.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Right side, it's Peoples. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, here's Peoples. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish the...
Caught, and he's got room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rockets!
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point, tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's got enough. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
It's caught downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run it. It's Alexander. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this game will be decided right here with this kick. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
They make the stop. The coverage team up to the challenge as they put a